Players, you know, it's, whether the fans there or not, you still got to put in the sort of performances that you need to. And I actually think it'd affect, the lack of fans would actually affect the smaller sides a lot more than the bigger teams. Because, I mean, imagine if you're Spezia, you've got this big game against Juve. In normal situations, you'd have a full house cheering you on in those areas, in those situations, and you'd sort of feed off that energy. So, you know, with Spezia, yes, I think the lack of fans.
Let's not forget they hit the woodwork 3 times in a very curious way. Dybala now. Morata has McKennie arriving, and that's into the side netting.
Oh, that's how quickly things can change there. Providel had the ball at the back there, and Juventus with the high press, and he's still trying to play a clever ball out. Talking about the deep line that the home team are playing at the moment. Oh, they're coming into that whole night.
Cuadrado quickly into Dybala now. Morata on the move ahead of him. Dybala has the angle, but he hasn't got the finish. Poked on by Bentancur. And look at the run here of McKennie, unselfishly tees it up, and Alvaro Morata tucks it in. Well, goal given. Alvaro Morata puts Juve in front. Unselfish play going forward there from Juventus, and a simple finish in the end.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? Because when the ball's played through to McKennie, Alvaro Morata plays in an offside position, but he's not involved in that phase of play. McKennie up.
Free kick here. I suppose for me, I just think about the wording of the rule, and you think about interfering with play. Well, if you're offside when your teammate, and you have to say what a good job he did and what a good job he's done there. Curious one. Vega tumbled by Bentancur. Morata, lovely interchange here. Oh, and Chiesa squeezing it wide.
Well, he should have scored, but the exquisite ball from McKennie round the corner to Morata.
Now Morata driving through, really strong, positive running by Morata, and it's a super finish. Well, this time the arm is raised, and offside has been given. They haven't gone to him, and that's a risky tactic. Chiesa's got Morata there, McKennie is there, and he's fouled Providel.
Well, that was an absolutely massive gap there on this counter-attacking play. Can't afford to do that. You have to certainly keep your discipline at the back, especially
Morata.
Certainly in the last 10 minutes, you can just see the amount of space now that Juventus have.
That is Chiesa. Support there with... And Zola is on to this. Well, for a moment, it looks as if Juve might even present him with a second chance. And Zola teeing up Richie. Places above Frosinone in the regular season. Teeing it up here. Oh, and a deflection! It's in! Pabega deflected, and Spezia score against the champions. There's a moment that will be etched into Spezia folklore.
Well, it's a brilliant counter-attacking goal there from Spezia. Just wondering if Enzola was in an offside position, but he wasn't there because Cuadrado played him.
And here's Enzola. Suddenly they've got their tails up, Spezia.
He puts his hands up there, but he needed a more controlled finish, though.
Bonucci clattered.
That one will hurt. Just pushing the back there. Didn't really see much from Bentancur. And of
course, you've got to bear in mind with the head down here, Morata, McKennie in the middle, and McKennie! Oh, goodness. It was a foot race between McKennie and the two Spezia defenders.
Great change of play there from Morata. Julian Chabot, that was on the list as well. Good energy.
Well,
towards goal, unselfishly tried to cross it.
a lovely take by McKennie, who's drawn the yellow card from Chabot.
Yeah, certainly no complaints.
And that's well, a reasonable effort from Bartolomei. But here is the return of Cristiano Ronaldo, the Juve talisman, having recovered from COVID-19 with just over half an hour to league, and what he wants to do for the match. Here by Spezia at the back, and Ronaldo almost with Morata. Great ball, Cristiano Ronaldo! Back from COVID-19, back in business. And Juve back in front.
Well, you just can't keep him out of the headlines, can you? Cristiano Ronaldo, and it makes an immediate impact, even just before the goal, his movement and his energy levels. Brilliant ball there from Arthur into Morata, who gets on the half turn and then feeds Ronaldo through. Still has a lot to do, composes himself nicely, and it's a really well taken goal from Ronaldo.
Gasm and compliments their way, but those compliments, and again, there's another example, a glimpse of him, the authority he has on the rest of the team. That's a great header down, and the goalkeeper keeps it out initially. Agudelo knocks it in, but the whistle has gone, and it won't count. Look at that, the flag does go up. Only, of course, when he becomes active. The controversies of Monday night. I think the thing here, let's make no bones about it, I've not done the technical. We've baited the ref. Off they go again, and here's Rabiot in behind. Morata's unguarded. Rabiot's going to walk it in, and it's a third goal for Juventus as the cream finally comes to the top.
Well, again, it's just another midfield run there, and it's another high line. But he does well to compose himself. The square balls to Morata, and when he cut inside there, really had to make sure he finished it well.
Well, out for Spezia. Now, this would be quite a comeback if they can manage something, but Bartolomei pulls the trigger and fires it wide.
Well, he's had 3 chances from distance now.
About Ronaldo, I bet you. Here's Salva Ferrer. Oh, Quadrado let it run! Maybe he shouldn't have done. Big chance for Spezia, this.
Well, huge chance. The chances do arise.
There was a pullback there, which the referee has let go. Bartolomei may be picked up on that in a moment. Here's Chiesa. And Chiesa goes down. That's a penalty. A yellow card for good measure for the earlier challenge, too. Here's confirmation of that. World's very greatest players here. Ronaldo, Panenka style, makes it 4-1 Juve. And he has another for this burgeoning Cristiano Ronaldo collection.
This was the decision that was made there. I think it's soft. But he has come on and he has made a real impact. And this is just the confidence of a world-class player. Panenka down the middle.
Who really threatened if football over it. Here, Cristiano Ronaldo, potentially looking for a hat-trick, of course, now. And he goes down. Is anybody to be punished incorrectly.
Помог игре перейти окончательно. И удар издали. Неплохо. Хорошая попытка. Эстевес, аргентинец, пробил. Ну, а Специя свои будущие победы одержит, возможно, в ближайшее время, но не сегодня. 4-1 в пользу Ювентуса вместе.